Welcome to the Wine and Spirit Education Trust 3-Minute Wine School, presented by Tim Atkin MW.
Many people's impression of sherry is of a sweet, dark, sticky liquid left over from last Christmas to be drunk warm in thimble-sized glasses. Nothing could be further from the truth. Sherry is a delicious, versatile wine that can be bone dry or ultra sweet and is excellent with food or as a party drink and great value for money. Sherry comes from the edge of the European continent, Andalusia in the far southwest of Spain. The three towns of Jerez de la Frontera, Sanlúcar de Barrameda and El Puerto de Santa Maria each form a side of the sherry triangle. On the white, chalky Albariza soil, where the sparse rainfall is held deep in the ground to allow the vines some relief from the searing heat of the summer, you can find the grapes used to make sherry. Almost all sherry is made from the Palomino grape, with a tiny proportion of another grape called Pedro Jimenez, or PX, which is used to sweeten the naturally dry sherries. After fermentation, the resulting wine is fortified with pure grape spirit and placed in large oak barrels, with an air gap at the top. Some of these wines develop a film on the surface called flor. Now, flor is a natural yeast which comes from the environment and is present on the grape skins. It protects the wine from oxygen, keeping it pale and giving it a yeasty aroma and flavour. This is called fino sherry and is always bone dry. Now, if the same wine is made in Sanlúcar de Barrameda, the wine is subtly different because of the coastal influence and is called Manzanilla. These wines are extremely versatile and delicious with seafood, olives, nuts, and are particularly good with salty and vinegary flavours. If a fino sherry is aged for more than 4 or 5 years, the flor starts to die off and the wine ages in contact with the air, turning browner, making another style of wine called Amontillado. Now, compared to fino, not only does the oxygen change the colour, it makes the flavours much nuttier, with hints of caramel. This dry style is a delicious partner for hard cheeses, nuts and Spanish hams. The wine called Oloroso is fortified to a slightly higher alcoholic degree, and that means that flor cannot develop in the barrels. This style of sherry matures in contact with the air, becoming dark brown, almost like a cut apple, and developing attractive dried prune fruit with toffee and walnut flavours. Oloroso can be dry, but frequently it's sweetened up with a little bit of PX, Pedro Jimenez, to make it into a cream sherry. Luscious. PX grapes are dried in the sun, almost turning into raisins, and they're made into a thick, dark brown, lusciously sweet liquid. While it's mainly used to sweeten other sherries like Oloroso by itself, it's just a brilliant thing to pour over vanilla ice cream.
The 3-Minute Wine School is brought to you by the Wine and Spirit Education Trust, the biggest global organisation in the field of education and qualification of wines and spirits. If you would like to learn more, please visit our website www.wsetglobal.com.